Okay, as we promised in our free pick this week, STEC, we said we would follow up to show you exactly what transpired in our chat room in regards to STEC. So you can see by looking at the daily candle, not much, but I did want to share with you. I actually took two trades in STEC, and I'm going to share them with you here. These are 3-minute candles. It kind of had a wide range. Now remember, we did say that we wanted to trade for 15 or 30 minutes before we would, take a trade of the early high. That said, I wanted to show you. Okay, this is a 2-day chart, 15-minute candles yesterday and today. Okay, yesterday had a long consolidation with highs around 1561. Then today starts right here. We can see it gapped up above yesterday's consolidation. So for that reason, because it gapped up, took out a lot of yesterday afternoon's trading, we switched gears and said we were comfortable playing this as a gap play, which meant a break of its early high, not just 15 minutes, but early, like its 3-minute high. It did have a 30-cent range, which is a little wide for me. And anytime we teach this in chat incessantly, anytime we take a trade in the first 15 minutes, it's meant to be a scalp, at least on half the trade, and and hopefully get to break even on the back half as quickly as possible. Now, I did a little bit of an experiment with it, but I did take STEC as it broke its early high. 1573 is where I got filled, and that was the limit I was going to pay. 71 was a break of the early high. I put a limit of 73 and got filled, and sold half at 82 because it was an early trade into a quick pop. Now, normally I would have gone to a break-even stop back at 73 again on the back half, but to give it a little wiggle room, I tried an experiment and went, and I announced this in chat, went down to 63 on my stop, and the reason was because I basically made a dime on the first half. If I put my stop a dime below my entry on the second half, worst case scenario, you've got a flat trade, not counting commissions or anything, but in effect, basically a flat trade, and that would give it a little wiggle room. So the experiment did not pan out because I made a dime on half and I lost a dime on the back half, so it was a flat trade. The second trade I took in STEC, show you the setup using 30-minute candles, whoops, just today. Consecutive lower tops here. Somebody mentioned this as a possible 30s entry, meaning based on these 30-minute candles, the first break of a previous 30s high in our chat room today. That would have been 1566. Worst case stop below either one of these two candles, the lower of the two. So it was the stop was a little too far for me, so I didn't take it. But then using threes again, after the 66 trigger, it did pop to 1570, pulled back a little bit, and then as it came back up, I said I was going to take it if it breaks 70. So 71 was my entry. Worst case stop below this little pullback here to 61. So I was going to risk about a dime. Bought it at 1571. I knew you had a potential catalyst if it broke this earlier high of 72 and then the day's high of 85. So you had a couple what we like to call stacked catalysts in our favor when we took it and a dime stop. So 1571 sold half of that trade at 90, and then this time I learned my lesson and went to a break-even stop, 71. So I got stopped on the back half flat, but I did get from 71 to 90, so almost 20 cents on half of a position there on my second STEC. So overall, I was, okay, and nicely green on STEC, but nothing huge, nothing to brag about. Going to show you a couple others from today. Rockwell Automation, using our waterfall strategy. We call this at 45.90, right about here. And stop was 19 cents below here, okay? So 45.90, stop was 19 cents below, did not get hit. The stop didn't get hit, and this thing went all the way to 46.89. So we love when we call something with a 19-cent risk and it doesn't even get hit and goes up in $1. Also called PKG in our chat room today at 22.21, right about here. Worst case stop, 21 cents below that. Stop didn't get hit, and from 22.21 went all the way to 23.21 for a potential dollar gain. And again, the initial risk was only 20 cents, never got hit. We called Lexmark, LXK 26.81, right about here. Worst case stop was 13 cents below that, never got hit. From 26.81 all the way to 27.48 at the end of the day. But again, on only 13 cents risk, that didn't get hit. And we had some other small stuff as well. But overall, a really nicely green day. The market, you can see, sold off at the end. But nice day for us. we will follow up next week with another free pick. Have a great night.